Hi guys, Maikeru here. This is my video on making jewellery post mining and smithing rework. You can get over 100k crafting experience an hour in free to play and also make over 1 million GP an hour with some of these pieces of jewellery. Very good GP and XP nowadays, so let's get right into it. I just want to quickly talk about making jewellery after the update. There's no more portable forges, so you can't use those right next to a bank, which means you need to use this furnace in the artisan's workshop, which is fairly close to a bank chest. This is the quickest run from a furnace to a bank chest, and this is where you should make your jewellery. As a free-to-play, you need 14 gold bars and 14 of whatever gem you're using in your inventory, as you cannot store the gold bars in the furnace. To store the gold bars in here, you actually need to have done the Family Crest quest. So if you are a member and you've done Family Crest, you can deposit all of your bars in here and take out 28 of a gem. This minimizes banking time, but again, it is members only. So if you are a free-to-play or if you haven't done Family Crest, you can only do 14 of the gold and 14 of whatever gem you're using in your inventory per trip. When you click on the gold bar here, it shows you everything that you can make. As you can see, I can make emerald necklaces, and I'm just going to make these over and over again. This requires level 29 crafting, and it should net me a very nice amount of profit. Like always, I'm going to time it and see how much GP an hour and experience an hour I can get from making these. When it comes to actually making them, you have about 20 seconds of AFKing. Once you've made a full inventory, you just run over to the bank, use a preset and run back. What do I mean by a preset? I'll show you that now. So for example, you just made one inventory, right? You can click on the bank over here. When you click on the bank over here, you can use a preset to instantly get everything back out your bank. To set up a preset, go to Manage Presets down here at the bottom left of your bank. Click on a preset that you want to save, and it will save everything in your inventory in that preset. So you want to make sure you have your 14 bars and 14 gems in your inventory. Save the preset, so then whenever you press number 1 or number 2, it will give you a full inventory of that and deposit whatever you've made. Then you can just head straight back to the furnace. This allows for banking times to be as minimal as possible. Instead of spending 10 seconds at the bank depositing and taking out, you can just literally do it in 1 second in one click. Emerald necklaces work out to be 75 to 80,000 experience an hour, and that's at level 29 crafting. Super fast XP for such a low level. Not only do you get this experience an hour, you also make 900k to 1 mil GP an hour profit. Only downside to these methods is you can only make about an hour's worth of each thing per buy limit. So what I typically do is I'd make emerald, ruby and diamond and then make 1,000 of every single one, hitting the buy limits for them, then buying more after that. You can also buy overnight and stuff to get multiple thousands of the gems, so you can do multiple hours at once. Next up we have ruby necklaces. I would advise doing the necklaces again. This requires 40 crafting and gives 75 XP per craft now. Ruby necklaces are 95 to 100k experience an hour, so they're faster XP than the emerald ones. And they're slightly more GP at 1 to 1.1 million GP an hour, which is just awesome. The last one you can do in free to play are diamond necklaces that give 90 experience each. Again, just make these 14 diamonds, 14 gold bars, and use a preset to make it even quicker. These are 110 to 120,000 experience an hour. That's a very high amount of XP an hour considering they're profitable and it's crafted. These also net you 700 to 800k GP an hour, which again is super good. This is the one that's going to net you the least amount of GP, but it gives you the most XP, so it kind of makes up for it. Like I said before, if you're a member and you wanted to make Dragonstone jewellery or something, if you were to smelt in the furnace, you can actually put your gold bars inside it if you've done the Family Crest quest. So I'm able to store all 200 gold bars, click it, open up the interface and make whatever Dragonstone jewellery I want to make. The bracelets are typically the best for profit, and it makes it much more AFK and much easier to do, minimizing the time banking, everything like that. Doing it with 14 bars and 14 gems in your inventory, you can get around 1,300 to 1,350 made an hour. Even if you are a member and you've done Family Crest, you might as well use this method rather than having 14 bars and 14 gems, and get even more GP and XP that I listed, because the one I listed was for the rates of free to play. Without having to bank as much and being able to do 28 in inventory with the gold stored in here, you can get up to 1,500 made in an hour. Remember, these Dragonstone bracelets are unfortunately members. They are 150 to 175k experience an hour. They're also 850 to 950k GP an hour. Nearly 1 mil GP an hour and over 150k experience an hour. Decent profitable way of training crafting, if you ask me. That's it for this video though, just a quick video showcasing how awesome jewellery is now after the mining and smithing rework. Do give the video a like if you did enjoy it. Let me know if you have any suggestions for money making guides or anything like that in the future in the comments down below. And until next time, see ya.